very creative maneuvers around these objectives that they really have to pay attention to.
But the really cool part about this is that I feel like this is one of those games where the early game actually matters. I feel like the first 5-10 minutes...
Because Elyoya has made it very clear he wants to try and impact this bottom lane.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if it's just Krugs into an immediate play, whereas Razork is now mid.
Jojo has flash available. It's all about timing here. Tries to get another Q. I think he's on a second stack, and Razork coming in, the flash. Okay, it's Jojo comes out first, but with the Gatling gun, Chovy is close to a kill. Flashes into range, auto attack, and there it is, secured. Chovy on the
Position
board.
to contest for this. Mickey very close to level 6 as well if he can get one more wave, but I think this objective should be gone before it's taken, and potentially you can use that level advantage on the supports to guarantee the Dragon as well on this next rotation for Fnatic.
You'd hope so, because if Fnatic keep up with this tempo like game 1, then it could mean that those grubs.
Yeah, it was basically a trade-off of... Ooh, hang on.
And now Elyoya is here as well. Oscar's in a bit of bad luck. With the perfect execution, Mirwin right on top of him, sends it out, the 5-point strike. Fans him down into the ground.
Big win for MKOI. We make sure that he's in a position to cover for this dive.
Alvaro at 6 as well. A bit more longevity if he can go for the anti-dive. Jojo gets poked out, and then some of the range that comes from Mickey and Chovy as Dragon goes to MKOI. Okay, opening objective is good. However, delayed. And it gives him a bit of slow resist and bonus move speed. That's kind of
Jackies
nice.
and Jojo that continue to take this pick and really shine on it. And I think it has become a bit more
that
sound.
counterplay, that sneaky play from Fnatic was interesting. Sure, it could flip taken onto Oscar Ren, and there we go. The all-out's going to be a perfect execution. Mirwin at max range. Solo bolo. Now, Razork's going to bring it back in. Poby's going to teleport in. He misses, though, and Mirwin is going to die in the end. But it requires a TP from Poby.
A full commitment bot means that MKOI would just go towards the Rift. The madness for Fnatic. 1.7k, well, 1.6k gold lead now for himself because he's been getting the CS, kind of getting a lot of these turret plates, thanks to Mickey and Razor kind of focusing on. But Mirwin is still a massive threat, and it really is going to come down to how much value you can get as Elyoya. Might be caught out here.
He might indeed. He went into Mickey and he gets baited in, flashes over the red wall. He's now out and he's going to keep clearing his jungle camps, but again, Fnatic are just so proactive, and MKOI, while we're glazing them for the cross-map play, this overcommitment from Chovy.
So I think they're going to be very happy with it, but we're going to get the replay here of, again, like you overextended for just a little bit to try and set that up to get the flower, and it means that then immediately you get the TP in to cover.
Oh, Mirwin in the end. It gets clapped around a little bit.
Be careful.
Bird chicken. Let's go.
He can flash over the wall here, has the heal.
He can. That is the most conspicuous chicken. Oscar, the bait, it won't work out. He's dead. Mirwin gets ignited, and he's running for his life. Mickey doesn't have a flash. Ashura can flip out, and Mirwin call him a good boy again.
The plays from Mirwin coming out for Razork has the ultimate, but there's Elyoya.
Elyoya here to save the day. What a superhero. Elyoya, as he flies in, is still on the hunt. Razork gets the chilling spike for the slow. Needs a vault breaker out. Sidestep is nice, but in the way is Jojo. The knock up, the knock down. Movistar Koi continue to surprise, but now Alvaro's caught out with an unbreakable will. He too will die, and we walk into the thick of it here with Fnatic getting one to leverage us out.
What is going on? Everyone's fighting everywhere on the map, and now Mickey pretending to be a dead Razork.
Gets Tangle Barbs in. Mickey's going to find him. The ult used onto Upset instead because Mickey doesn't have his own ult. Very smart ult from Super, keeps him alive.
I wasn't sure if Upset just wanted to commit, but with the barrier for Super, doesn't want to overextend. Still though, MKOI get the play on top, getting some gold in towards Jojo, which is much needed, but now Oscar Rinnan's here.
Okay.
Does he have the support? I don't think so.
Can Oscar deal with that's a Rod of Ages Gwen.
And it's a level 11 versus a level 13 Yone. So again, this is...
I'm just looking at solo queue. I do not see Rod of Ages Gwen anywhere. We can talk about that a little bit later because in this solo queue, you talk about being tanky. For now, it's not enough because Mirwin is so far ahead. And he's also styling a bit in this game to equal up the top lane ego trade. Oh, Alvaro caught out again, but his knockup might have set something up. Upset almost there for the pop blossom. It's a two-man. It'll take down jungle as well. Delio has to bring back the fight. Mickey kiting away. He gets through from Mirwin. Poby here to save the day. Jojo ulties into thin air, but he finds it with a flash in the end. Movistar Koi trying to bring the fight back as the knockouts galore from the Herald. Mirwin found his own CC, but as he runs out of the Herald, he goes back in to die. Fnatic were born in this silliness. Movistar Koi have to step it up.
It is everywhere, everything, all at once. And
oh my god, the beef 2-for-1 special. As Atakan's going to reset, fishing over a wall. Weirdly enough, onto Oscar. Mirwin, great damage.
So much damage.
And Oscar's sent packing.
And now that's just the setup for MKOI. Oscar Rinnan has to go, and Fnatic have given up their position on this objective. MKOI are going to just try and burst it down. Razork is being zoned away by Mirwin.
If Oscar TPs, you know the Fnatic want to go back in. At 8k, there's still time.
The TP in mind.
Oi, Razork though ran into fog of war. He has to bring out the assault and battery. Meanwhile though, the pop blossom's great, but Mickey is a wedge too far. Down he will go as well. Redemption heals up Movistar. Chovy with a whip. Upset ults the backline, but into a bad deal. I don't think so, champ. Super Goomba stomps in for a 1-up. Meanwhile, the knockouts galore on Oscar, and he can't move for the time being. And Fnatic are dying one by one to the movie stars of the screen.
It's the second game in a row Fnatic have gone towards this objective.
They don't
and
learn.
It's the second game
He's
in a
just going to
row.
have to use clone at every cooldown to find something. Mirwin
we go.
is going to go to bot. He's going to go for the wave. This is 3 versus 1. How does he get out of this one? The grand escape begins. Oscar in doesn't get the snap. Sure, can flip away. Golden Razork flash for that. Redemption's coming down as well. Mirwin holds these out of the side, but it's perfectly done from Razork. And a shutdown over to Upset for 800.
Fnatic found their moment, but how far they want to take it. Mickey's actually trying to corral the members of MKOI who are in towards the mid lane, but Fnatic happy to get the pick, alleviate some pressure on the map.
And the beautiful thing, because Tristana Q, you don't need attack speed items. You just need raw damage to send out. Alvaro caught out, flushes, turns it into something magical. Upset ulti straight away with a redemption. Elyoya flushing in. It turns into an MKOI masterclass. Mickey with a pop blossom on 3, but is it enough? The ult, the fate, sealed fate's nothing, but still a knockup comes in afterwards. Oscar lucky to be alive until the spear pierces the heart of Fnatic faithful.
MKOI find the comeback. A second.
Thought they had the pick as Dragon number 3 will lead to Seoul. 5,000, it's growing as Poby's walking down. This could be his funeral though. The Korean import with his first split is gonna get a taste of a Spaniard from hell. A 1v2, he comes close. Elyoya holds these in just in case.
It's a disaster for Fnatic, but MKOI are playing this fantastically. Jojo is out.
He's fine. He's going to queue this. The TP burned, and I think Fnatic are just trying to grasp at whatever straw they can sip through.
Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to like quickly force a Baron or something, but MKOI now on mid-wave, zoning out everyone on Fnatic. Mickey trying to get in behind them. The ultimate's nearly there.
Good poke from Mickey. Alvaro's already popped the ulti. Razork thinking about going in. He has a cease and desist up and available. Upset's coming in to pincer them, to choke them, but Mirwin on the way. Fnatic are not going to commit to this. It's just too dangerous with an Akali nearby.
And the ultimate of backup for Mirwin as well. A super short cooldown on that, so they're just going to try and back away. Fnatic trying to play off the fog of war here.
Razork's trying with a Vault Breaker, but meanwhile Mirwin gets bot turret, so it's already a big win for Movistar KOI again. Fnatic moving towards this Baron, but Elyoya just stands and he's waiting. He doesn't care as Mickey has disguised himself. But remember, Poby's on bot. He might have TP. He's going to TP now, but they're going to throw everything at this Baron for Fnatic.
It's just Yeetus, hope for the best, but the push from MKOI coming through. Mirwin still hasn't reset, doesn't have that Sonya Zera glass.
He does not. Pop Blossom comes in though, only on Elyoya, the jungler. Picked off, no, not yet. He bought time, and Jojo slapped Fnatic together. Super will help clean it up, but just when you think you caught MKOI, they bring you back in.
It was desperation from Fnatic, and MKOI snuffed it out. There was no hope. MKOI knew.
The picks are pure desperation. The death time is large. And a series we wanted a best of 5 to deliver. Dagda, I think we are getting an early Christmas present here with MKOI versus Fnatic.
MKOI catching Fnatic out over and over, and what was an Oscar-ridden praise has turned into Mirwin styling on him in game number 2.
Glory be the top laners. What else you got? Because this is getting interesting. The Nexus will still fall as MKOI take a couple of kills to boot.